What's happening, guys? Hey, Sean, thank you so much, mate. Already in with the well, look at that. Celebration. Thank you very much. Gosh, good morning. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Hey, Michael. Nice to see you, mate. Gonna get a little bit of playing in. This is the first time I picked up a guitar today. Jamming over a track. Probably not a McRocklin Hutch track, probably just a McRocklin track. We'll see how it goes. Happy birthday, brother! Oh, thank you, mate! Yo, yo! Derek, what's happening? Ian, welcome. Welcome, Ian. How's everybody doing? Let's get the high gain on. We need some overdrive to get this thing going. Jamie, thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Let's mash it up a little bit. Not bad, mate. I'm not bad. Don's in the house. Thanks. Hello from Southern California. Hey, Don. Nice to see you here, mate. Yo, Mayfrey, thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Forrest, thank you, mate. Yeah, so here's a question for you guys. Here's a big question. That track there, the main thing I was kind of keeping from it is the riff. I'm actually tuned differently, so I can't really play it exactly. It's actually tuned down. Live drummer or synth drummer, what we're gonna call. Let's have your opinion on that last track. I know it's presented now in a very synthwave way, but what do you think of a live drummer, live bass player as a sort of future solo sort of track as opposed to more of the McRocklin Hutch direction? That's a question for you guys in the chat. I'd be interested to hear what your thoughts are on that. Oh man, these pickups are screaming. If you guys don't know, this is my Kiesel HD and it's equipped with the Fishman Fluence Tosin Abasi set. One of my favorite sets of pickups. Really cool. We already went a bit of a rampage last week on geeking out on pickups. That's really going to change the dynamic of the track. Yeah, you're very right. Yeah, absolutely. Live is more organic, says Don. So yeah, 5-way super switch, Tosin Abasi sets, and get that USB charger installed, guys. Pity the drummer trying to keep up with you, but yeah, dude, I've got a good idea who's going to be a good drummer for the next EP or next album. Yeah, I'm torn. Is my honest answer, Michael. I'm kind of edging towards using a live drummer, especially as the follow up to for the follow up to New Beginnings. Yeah. Something very spontaneous, isn't it? About kind of bouncing off each other and stuff like that. You know, any riff, you know. You know, something like that. Drummer starts playing, the riff changes. It's just you bounce differently off drummers. I really, really like that. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Can I play that? Right now, I think it's actually tuned down like a whole. It might even be tuned down more than that. I think you might have to ask Rayanne, unfortunately, yeah. Can you break down, Forrest is asking, can you break down why you like to switch your pickup grip? Grip? Pick grip. Oh, I'm so in the pickup zone right now because we're streaming on Fishman. I'm like, what? There's a pickup question? Give me a pickup question. Can you break down why you like to switch your pick grip when using your thumb for the pickup? I guess because there's a few different reasons, but give me 2 seconds and I'll explain this. 2 seconds. All right, we're back. We are back. So, when I'm picking, basically a lot of the time when I'm changing, yeah, I think you're right. It sounds like it's a whole step. That guitar's been in a few different tunings. So, picking, using a split, and a lot of the time when I go to the humbucker, I kind of use these parts and I kind of follow through. When I pull up, it's normally with these fingers, but a lot of the time, I guess when you go to that split position here, that's when you have to be a little bit more kind of careful, you know, because if you're coming from the neck, and we want to go to that sort of fourth split position, you have to sort of follow through and then knock it back. So I don't know if I changed the sort of picking feel so much for this stuff. I do a lot of sort of pick moves like that. That's one of my favorite ones because that gives us the ability to tap and go back and forward. Picking. So that's, you know, some very, very sort of simple ways. We actually have a whole lesson on this on School of McRock. So if you haven't checked out schoolofmcrock.com, you can take the whole thing for a 2-week trial, totally free. Literally hundreds of lessons are on there covering all different techniques, how-tos, lick breakdowns, styles, dialing in tones. There's even production stuff. So there's a lot of stuff on there. Hey, Lisa, that's a cool looking guitar. Yeah, I like this guitar. It's the Kiesel HD, and I've been using it the last couple of streams, and I think it's like Hutch has an orange version of this, and every time I see him play, I'm like, oh, I want to get my HD out. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, Forrest, no problem. Give it a shot, and check out the school. Like I said, it's 2 weeks totally free, and even full memberships, it's like less than a couple of dollars a week. You know, it's crazy, and you get a new lesson every week. access to the entire archive, live Zoom masterclasses like this, but you have your camera on, backing track archives, all the previous masterclass archives, guest lessons, private discords, loads of stuff on there. Anyway, I was jamming over the, you know, the Matt Heafy project that we did? School of McRock is the best thing about the internet. Wow, that's a big statement, but thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Did you get a new guitar? Did you get new guitar gear for your birthday, Jamie? You know, like, no, not really. No, I'm gonna say 100% no. The reason is like in this household, like there's only me that's like in charge of gear that comes in, because usually if it comes in like gear, it's normally done as a brand sort of deal or something like that. So it's very unlikely, you know, somebody's going to go to a music store and buy me a new guitar cable or something like that. That's, you know, we have so much stuff covered. So it's like, it's pointless. It's very, I mean, you know, it's like if you get somebody something like, you know, they're really into coffee and you go and buy them some sugar caramel beans or something like that. They're going to go like, no, not those beans. So I'd imagine I'd be quite a difficult guy to buy gear for. Hutch, however, came around my house this morning and he surprised me with a great present. And he's like, every time you're streaming, you're normally drinking a cold cup of tea because you're taking so long to drink your tea. He bought me an insulated, very cool looking flask. And you know, it's not like an old school flask. It's a legit, very cool. Hey, thank you, Lisa. So, I'll send you a new pic in the post, Jamie, you know? Is it Yeti thermos? I have no idea. I don't know if it's quite that, but I tell you, it's very good. It's very good. So, did you at least get a burger or pizza or kebab? I tell you what, Siglet, I went to this new Brazilian steakhouse. And my wife took me there as a surprise, and she's like, "Don't have a big breakfast." You know, and I'm like, oh, give me the peanut butter and banana and toast and big coffee. Anyway, we went to the steakhouse and it was pretty much like unlimited steaks. It was great. It was excellent. And afterwards, I was feeling absolutely trashed. The best way you should feel after that type of thing. But it was really good. It was really good. Dom, thank you very much. All right. Let's play a track, guys. Anyway, I was just going to play over the track that I made for Matt Heafy's stream. I think there'll be some more progress with the whole production that Fishman's doing with that. I've done some mixing and production of the tracks. And here's one of the tracks. I'm going to play over it and see. Someone mentioned pizza. Oof. Sigler, thank you, mate. Thank you for the birthday wishes. This is very actiony, isn't it? What we got it down to? D minor. This is what you see DK Riff coming down the highway, 145 miles an hour, being chased by 16 cops. DK Riff rips it back. Front wheels off the ground, turns around and starts shredding. Comes the nitro! DK Rift is gone. Would be nice if Fishman would release your sick pictures on your birthday. That would have been lovely. Alright, Siglet, here's a little hack. If you take all of those emojis and you actually paste them into the chat of the McRocklin Twitch channel, I think you can blow up the screen on the Fishman channel. Here's a little hack for you guys. Let's see if Siglet successfully completes the mission. Who got all the emotes all over the screen? Who did it? Yep, it's a good track to play over that. I like it. Here's another future McRocklin Hutch track that gets me grooving. I like this one. Yes, it worked. If you guys want to try that, you can go over to twitch.tv/McRocklin, drop all the emotes into the chat, and they will appear right here on the Fishman channels. Speaking of which, I think I might have some food later, and depending on how much I get absolutely MSG'd out of my mind, we might have a stream tonight on Twitch. We'll see. I mean, it might just be me lying on the floor doing a sleeping stream, but we'll see. Dude, it just might be. That might be the deal. Guitar. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun track. I like that one. So there's basically like 4 or 5 tracks that we're bouncing around on, and we are deciding which are the next album tracks. Joel, happy birthday, McRocklin. Thank you very much. Great at making the guitar talk, screaming, wide range tones, feels. John, thank you. Some tacos for birthday. Yes, tacos anytime. In fact, me and you, tacos. Yes. Happy birthday and a lot of shredding. Best wish. Thank you. I love that guitar. It was an inspiration to a Charvel I did a while back. Very nice, Joe. Yeah, Joe, you have to send us a picture of your Charvel. One of my favorite scales. My favorite thing to do, it's what I talk about a lot on School of McRock. Take simple note choices, simple scales, and just use note combinations and force in different fingerings to get the most out of the familiar scales and shapes that you may already know. And there's various ways that you can start to implement that, and it's something that's on School of McRock a lot. And the cool thing is with that is, it means that all the stuff that you've been practicing or working on for like 10, 20, whatever years, you can start to apply it in a different way. Just the minor scales, the pentatonic scales. Suddenly, that same stuff that's been sat there in your back pocket for like all those years suddenly sounds a lot cooler. So yeah, I think you might dig some of the School of McRock lessons. Give it a shout. Give it a shout. Yeah, we'd love to see the Charvel though. Would love to see it. We have a gear discussion channel. If you're not on the Discord, you can join it. It's totally free. It's a great guitar community. The easy way to get there is go mcrocklin.com/Discord. You can get linked up right away. Yeah, you blew my mind with that great talent. Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah. Hey, you're very welcome, Jamie, sorry. Yeah. No, Joe, you can't post pictures here. No, you literally have to join the Discord, and we have a gear discussion channel in there, and you can post as much gear pictures as you like over there. Getting ready to swap out the 3-way switch for the 5-way switch on my Charvel Telly with Fishman Classics. Joel, that's exactly the conversation I had with Hutch this morning when Hutch was around here delivering that present. Super, Joe. Yeah, we'll see you over there, but it's like I say, it's a great guitar community. It's totally free, and there's lots of very like-minded, fun guys hanging over there. I'm there all the time as well. So mcrocklin.com/Discord, DISCORD. Bingo, you'll be taken right to the Discord. Yeah, so I was like, dude, so like you're not using the splits much with your HD, and he has the classics in his guitar, and it all sounds great. But I think he's missing out on the splits, so he's ordering a Super 5-way switch, and thus you'll be wired like this. So when you go through the switches, you're gonna have your full humbucker. You're gonna have those nice splits on the 2 and 4. And the classics have amazing splits. And the 2 split. Very, very cool. And then, of course, the neck. Any scales that you like to stick to, your favorites? Honestly, I circulate between phrasing out like a minor scale, and then I kind of group things together. So if I jump into, let's say, harmonic minor, which I do all the time. Hear that note, that Ray 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I combine that with that very diminished sound. So a lot of the time I kind of group my favorite sounds together, and then to escape the sound of the diminished, then I could maybe finish it off with some chromatic. And then we descend with a minor sound. So in a very sort of quick session, harmonic minor, diminished, chromatic, back down with the sort of minor arpeggio sound. That's 4 different sort of approaches, push, 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 rapidly strung together, and that's something that I like to do a lot. Thanks for going into the detail on that. Those Abasi pickups sound amazing, definitely on my wish list. Joel, they are fantastic. They are very good, yeah. Yeah, they're really good. Who's what's going on? Ooh, I got a birthday message. Huh? What? I don't know. It's like a notification from Apple Calendar or something. Huh? Does Apple Calendar know we're streaming? Yeah, you're absolutely right. The Abasi pickups, they sound great. They are probably my most used pickup out of all of them. I do love the classics as well. They are fantastic. You get that lovely split sound with the classics as well. Fluence Moderns, I think, are great, but if you like those sparkly, jangly split sounds, then maybe edge towards the classics, edge towards the Abasi set as well. Today's your birthday. It is, Alex, yeah. Nah, went wrong. I don't know. I haven't enough practice of playing Happy Birthday. You know, a lot of cool people have remembered my birthday. It's like, it's always good for making connections like you thought, oh, I haven't spoke to this guy in a while, and that's probably my favorite thing about them. Greetings from Germany. Thank you for joining us from all the way from Germany. Where's everybody from? Let's hear it in the chat. Let's throw it over to you. Let's see some flags in the chat. Your country flag in the chat. New Mexico. Nice, Don. That's one of my favorite split tones right there. We take a normal sound, then we go in that sort of second split sound, about 30% volume pot gain. Georgia, nice. So that sound there, totally different sounding, right? But it's still using just A minor. So we go from like pentatonic vibes. Drop in some minor notes. And then we can switch out the sound. But it's the same notes as minor. It's just how you present them, how you use the note choice. So, hey, we got Greece in the house. I'm starting to remember that you are in Washington, Michael. Yeah, I think you mentioned it a couple of times, and I think it's about the 4th or 5th time that I start to remember things. Yeah, that's a Sunglasses track. I really, really, it's a good vibe on that one. Sunglasses Kid, rather, yeah. Ah, man. Did you take time off from the guitar and reinvent your playing, or is this just your long progression, your styles, mix of techniques and guitar genre? That's a very good question, Joe. I've kind of explained the story a little bit before, and I did completely change my style. Well, through as much as I kind of pushed, yes, is the short answer. So, oh, thank you, Alex. Yeah, don't stop playing the guitar. Absolutely don't stop doing that. But yeah, I mean, I took a long time off from playing, and I feel like when I started to play again, around about the back end of 2016, start of 2017, I kind of continued like I did in my teenage years of playing. And I remember somebody heard me playing. I was in California. Somebody heard me playing, and they sort of basically said, "Sounds like Steve Vai, man. It's great." And I instantly went, "Oh, no, I don't want that. Steve, let Steve be Steve." And I already had that, you know, kind of big time association with Steve, yeah, for a lot of great things. And it certainly was an amazing experience, and I'm still really good friends with Steve. But I kind of heard that the second time, and I was like, nah, we want something fresh and different. So that kind of instantly, when I got back to the UK, I kind of locked myself, not literally, but I spent a lot of time practicing in my living room and started to push myself into new ways of delivering lines, new ways of fretting, new ways of picking, getting better at techniques that I wanted to get better at, and leaving some of the previous techniques that I used to use a lot as a teenager behind. So it was like a conscious effort to eradicate as much as that sort of Steve Vai type of influence from my playing, to start developing my own sound a little bit more. And that took around about, I guess, 6 months to a year to do that. And then, you know, you're always changing, new gear, new guitars, you pick it up, it's a different, you know, it's a different day, it's like everything's different, right? So lots of influences come in. Thank you, Joe, appreciate that. Did you try DK Rift? Yes. And also, as Ali Gratis, our #1 man in chat, says, the man with the A plan, headless guitars make you play better. Fact. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I see the comment on, especially on YouTube a lot, where people see the headless guitars and they almost like, ugh, it's not for them. And I'm almost certainly always gonna ask, have you tried one? You know, because I guess we've all kind of looked at headless guitars at some point in our lives and went, oh, that's not as cool as an RG or a Fender or whatever. And then, but at the same time, when you pick one up and you try one, it's when the balance, the comfort, easy travel, that's when it all starts to come together. Very good sitting in a chair and recording. Never bash your headstock. But you know, at the same time, nothing wrong with a good headstock. You know, I mean, you look at this 3x3 on a DC with the triple play. I mean, that's a solid looking guitar, really. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Let's get a close up on that. You know, that'll work every day of the week. But you know, look at that. I mean, it's like, you can see how much more instrument we have to contend with, even if we match the headstocks up, you know? That's a good screenshot right there. Somebody should screen grab that. Look at that. DC 600. Ebony versus Royal Ebony. Classics wired with a 5-way super switch on this one. Very cool guitar, that one. Also has the triple play. Great system. I saw plenty live in 2019. Yeah, Troll, what's happened, bro? Yeah, I've had a few things going on today, but we are chatting. We are playing and chatting, Troll, and depending on how. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Troll. Depending on how everything goes today, I might be streaming tonight or might not be. I don't know yet. I'm gonna see about that. If you want to come hang out with us, if we do something, it'll be fun over on twitch.tv/McRocklin. That'll be tonight's possible stream. I think it's very likely, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Plenty's great, and obviously, rocks those Strandbird guitars so well. Yeah, cool brand. Ola's a great guy. Really cool. Oh, you've seen Joe? You've seen Plenty live twice? Is that true? Nice. Where's the cake? Cake's for tonight, Troll. Okay. You all get over my Twitch channel later tonight. There'll be cake for everybody. Yeah, that is right. This is definitely a party track. Cake for the win! That is right, Ali Grantis! Dust 2 on Fishman's channels yet? You might not know what's going down. Have we been on Dust 2? On Fishman's channels? I mean, this might be a shocking experience. Oh, please play the video game Champion solo. That's a very good shout. I can't even remember. I remember some parts of it, but I can't remember the track fully. See you soon, Alex. Should we play a full McRocklin and Hutch track, guys? Could be Jamie, one of my favorites. Let's get to the let's get upstairs. Happy birthday, man. You just had yours 11 days ago. Nice. I like it. Yeah, that's one of my favorite tracks to play. I like that track. That and one of them. Yeah, come on, one of them. I think it's just the vibe. I especially like that solo. It's very, you have to be very, very tight and sort of precise on it. Because it starts like on the upbeat. Dun, 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 dun. So you have to be bang, ready to go right off the bat. One. Lots of little kind of rhythmic cues. Little pinch harmonics. And very, very fast alternate picking. You know, this kind of like... And then the... Those long sort of screams. And then we throw it back to the 80s with a tap bend. And that's a very sort of tongue twister line. That's it, yeah. So it's weird to play without the track. Yeah, fun track. Very nice track to play. Let's get back downstairs, guys. You know what, Sean? I'm not sure there is a lesson on that specific track. It's a very good track for working on like discipline. Let's check that out. I think it could make a very good lesson because it's the note choice. It's all just A minor. There's no unusual modes, scales, and stuff like that. It's all A minor, but it's like how you present it, how you introduce those notes in the scale, how you kind of go fast, slow, just, you know, cooling the jets for a second and blah, 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 and all that stuff. Mrs. got a new job, so I have to go pick her up. Back in for these streams. Happy birthday. Ergo, nice to see you, mate. Yeah, maybe we'll see you later on the Twitch stream on my channel. But yeah, have a great day, buddy. Always good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's got a technical discipline and attitude. Yeah, thank you, mate. Thank you. It's not... Ah, is he? Well, you mean there is not just A minor? It is all in A minor. There's no outside notes. It's all natural minor. A natural minor. But yeah, it's a fun track. So, anybody got any questions on pickups, guitars, gear, whatever it might be? Let's geek it out for 5. And then, depending on what's happened, we might hit another track or so. Issy, you're definitely right. I mean, to be honest, Issy, if you can't make something sound great in A minor, there's no point in jumping into the other stuff. Where's the new pickups? You know what? Actually, I've been looking at other brands. Where's the new acoustic with Fishman pickups? I'm gonna have to pick that up, so to speak. But yeah, I've been looking at other brands. I've saved a few guitars that I think would be nice on Instagram. What I was actually gonna do, and when can we buy the McRocklin Sig pickups? Yes, Fishman, are you watching? We need to make that happen. What I was going to do is throw it over to Fishman to see what kind of OEM vendors they work with, and we can maybe get a guitar through that way. We've had a few choices, like narrowed down, but once for like smaller companies, the whole coronavirus just like killed the delivery times. We were getting a really cool custom guitar made, acoustic guitar, but the delivery times, you literally went from like 12 months to 24 months, and then it just got slower and slower. It's like absolutely crazy. And this company doesn't really have stock of guitars because they're all like built to order. When is the McRocklin Neural DSP McRocklin? Yeah, I've got some good ideas for a plugin. Plenty of ideas. Ideas that nobody's put into a plugin yet. Mysterious chord. Yeah, so that would be fun for sure. Faith is one brand. We need that archetype. You need to write to Neural DSP directly. Yeah, everybody does. Hey Rift, when you buy the pickups, have all the stuff you need to wire it up. You'll have the right stuff, but you'll just need to buy a super 5-way switch. None of the pickups come with a super 5-way switch. They're all going to come with 3-way switches. What's my favorite software amps? Well, right now I'm playing through a Quad Cortex by Neural DSP, and I guess the most common amp that I'm using is a Friedman. But I am using some of my profiled pedals like Apex Preamp and stuff like that. I was previously using actual pedals a lot, but then once I saw that we could capture those into the Neural DSP Quad Cortex, I started doing that because like my floor space was literally getting out of hand. And now that I've kind of settled on a streaming area, well, you know, we already have like 3 controllers, 3 expression pedals, a line selector, a Boss SY200, and it's already getting a bit, and a Bogner Harlow. But we also have like an area that we can plug stuff straight into and put them into a patch, and then goes straight into the computer. So we have a lot of different ways of setting things up. Can you turn up the vocal mic a tad? Yes, cause check. 1, 2, check, 1, 2, check. How are we doing there? There we go. Is that a little better? Love the Kiesel Type X, dude, yes. There's a feature video coming out on my YouTube channel. I was just checking the final edits today. My wife walks in, sees the Type X, and she's like, that's your best looking guitar. I'm like, I'm not gonna disagree. It looks great, the Type X. It's a really cool guitar. I like the Type X. I like it a lot. What's your, everybody's here, what's your favorite? What is your go-to guitar? What's your guitar that you just pick up and it's just like, ah, this is the one. This is the home run. What is it? I'm gonna restart Restream, 2 secs. Well, just the Restream chat, so I can see everybody at the same time. It's kind of like keep asking me to like focus on it. Okay, let's see if this is any better. You can't just pick one. Yeah, and it is very difficult. By the way, loving your Neural DSP patches for putting distortion over Neural DSP patches for putting. Oh yeah, the presets. You got your Paul Gilbert mojo, and it accentuates it so well. Oh, nice. Troll. Oh, that's an interesting balance, Troll. Gibson and Jackson. Oof. Oof. Interesting. Yeah, but glad you like the preset patches. I use those every time I pull out an actual overdrive, just like pedal. Goes down here on the desk, and it goes over to the Fulton Cali preset pack, so it works really well for that. Works really well. Right now for me, it's either the Charvel DKs I have very nice looking guitars. Yes, the Kiesel HD has made a huge impact so far. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, going from a Charvel to a HD, nice. Who's wearing the pink helmet on the video behind me? Haha. Well, it was actually mostly me. We did, well, it was quite a fun shoot. Yeah, we shot everything multiple times. We did have a stunt double because there's a lot of through the legs shots in the video. So if you haven't checked out the SY200 Boss video, and I have a sort of walkthrough with the pedal on my channel, it's pretty damn cool. Yeah, it was a mad day in a massive warehouse with a cool set. Yeah, it was fun. It was good. Yeah, bosses are cool. There's some really cool stuff. I like the idea. They also released an IR200, an impulse response loader. Did you get to ride the bike? Mate, I was telling the guys at Boss, I was like, the last time I was on a bike was many years ago. It was about 50cc, and I ended up putting it through about 3 neighbors' hedges. I just took out every hedge in the vicinity. Are you sure you want me anywhere near this Ducati and this other bike? I was like, mate, you know, this is like my level of control on a bike. And there may or may not have been a trained professional bike rider at the beginning. But, you know, we'll never know, you know. Could have been me, easily, no problem, easily. Just saying, you know. Yeah, that's it, AC. Mostly it was him, apart from certain, yeah. But I tell you, I met a guy called, I think it is Sam. He was like my double for the day. Cool guy. And there were shots where he had to wear the helmet, and he had his own helmet, you know, all very COVID safe. And every time he was like in the shot and going for something, I was just like absolutely just trying to get him a laugh. I was just shouting obscenity at him non-stop. He's just like, he was just buckled, creased all day. That's good. I was thinking, yeah, everything we had 2 times. Yeah, we didn't just like shoot Sam, you know, for like 2 hours and then, all right, take that sweaty helmet and stick it on my head. Everything was like separated and stuff like that. So pretty good. It was good. Yeah, no, yeah. I know it could have been very you know, Boss trying to save, you know, a few £100 by sharing helmets. But yeah, Boss not much too professional for that. Can you imagine now? Yeah. So there we go. Guys, we are cranking towards the end. Thank you, you know, for coming and hang with us on a Monday afternoon. I like it. I like these chats. Oh, here we go. Ergo's in with some comment, and I like it. Love my... Is it Indo Gem Seafoam Green? Oh, nice. It's a great color. One of my favorite colors. I love that. I never got a guitar with that kind of seafoam green, but every time I see it, I really, really like it. I got the best low action ever on guitar, and I've played since the 90s, but otherwise, I'm loving the Gravity Storm pickups. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, sounds like a beast. I love that color though. Update on the triple play? Any neat experiments lately? You know what I am gonna do with the triple play is actually we have a few songs where we've got a very, very special guest joining us on one of these tracks. And I don't know how much we can give away yet, but we want to have like this mammoth mega breakdown. So we have 2 tracks on the next, they'll either be singles or very likely they'll be on the album with 2 very cool guests. And one of them we want to kind of introduce it with this mega breakdown. And I'm going to use the triple play to play all these kind of chordal synth parts and then the drum's going to drop out, the percussive stuff's going to come in, and then you're going to hear like, it's going to be very obvious this point in the track where something different's happened, somebody's joining us, and it's going to be really, really cool. So yeah, we got some awesome special guests on the next fury of tracks, shall we say. And I've mixed a couple of tracks actually recently. I just haven't put the final guitars on, but that's going to be definitely the job for this week. Get a couple of tracks absolutely nailed. Epic sax play. You know what? I really like sax. I love hearing sax on like the midnight and stuff. Tim absolutely hates saxophone. He can't take it. But you know, Tim's taste, it's probably changed a bit recently, you know? So, you know, maybe he's a bit more chilled out. Sax and synthwave works really well. So, thank you, Eric. Thank you. I know, we're all on the same deal. Like, we all like updates, don't we? You know, every time there's an update, bang! That's what we do. Like, musicians and stuff. We're like, musicians are the biggest bunch of geeks going, probably bar none. You know, we love gear. We love updating it. You know, every time I see an update on the Quad Cortex and stuff like that, I'm on it. And not so long ago, there was a triple play update. I don't know what I updated. Maybe it was just bug stuff, but yeah, they do release updates, you know, so. A muffled, sultry sax on synthwave, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the one, Sean. That is the one, so. Yeah, so, listen guys, if you want to join the party, maybe it's tonight that I'm going to be streaming on my Twitch channel. We'll blast some tracks. I'll try maybe jump on some different genres as well tonight. A couple of months back we did some hip-hop stuff. Maybe it's throw in some different genres tonight and have a bit of a blast. We'll see. Quad Cortex is your next purchase. Ergo. It's a legit unit. I love it. It's great. It's really, really good. And the more I've spent time with it, the more I've kind of molded it to my approach, and that's made it like infinitely like better. The presets are decent, don't get me wrong. You go through the presets and you kind of see and hear the potential. But when you strip it all away and you start from the beginning, use your impulse responses, model some of your stuff, use some of their amps, it's like, wow. Yeah, it's good. Latest triple play update gave me the Synth Master 1 plugin. Very cool, there you go. Nice to get new gear for free as well, so there we go. Very cool. Yeah, if you want to join the Discord, which is a great guitar community, and also we don't just talk about guitars, there's a great fast food channel where it's probably my favorite channel to post to. McRocklin.com/Discord. That'll take you right there. Join, it's 100% free. We'll all be there. And later on tonight, we'll continue the birthday stream, having some blasts, having some fun, and maybe a slice of cake or two. So, guys, thank you for hanging out today on the Fishman channels. Thank you to Fishman. And if you have any guitar, the best thing you could do, get some Fishman Fluents installed and enjoy them. You don't always need to do that, but it certainly helps a lot. I'm a big fan, as you guys very well know. So yes, we'll catch you guys a little bit later. Thanks everybody. Have an awesome afternoon wherever you are. Cheers guys. Also, yes, SIG pictures, pickups even. You're welcome, Troll. Thank you, mate. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We appreciate it. Have a great day, everybody. See you later on today. Thank you guys. Cheers.